So today I'm doing something different, switching gears here, taking a look at the Nuu X6. It's a new phone. It's a very interesting budget phone out there. Lots of people have been talking about it, and let's see what this is all about. First off, big shout out to Adam from Tech Odyssey for running the giveaway where I actually won this phone. Truly appreciate it, man. I'm gonna put the link to his channel in the description. He does a fantastic review. Check him out whenever you get a chance. First things first, that's the price. It's a very interesting part of what I mentioned earlier. This will run you only $100. Now, don't start making assumptions just yet because of that price. You're just gonna be surprised the same as I was. Oh, by the way, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It's a huge boost to the channel, and I truly appreciate your support here. Now, this thing actually looks very nice, especially at that price point. It's so nice, it was really unexpected. I did not expect it to be this nice. I love this very glossy black that you have on the back here, and it's a very, very nice touch. Along with the fingerprint sensor located right there, even the back camera looked nice where they are located. But anyway, so on the front here, we are looking at a 5.7-inch HD plus screen with 1440 by 720 for the resolution, I believe IPS display, and 19 by 9 aspect ratio. We have a teardrop front-facing camera, which is pretty nice touch, and it does pack 5 megapixels. To the right here, we have the volume and the power button, and at the bottom we have the speaker, the micro USB charging port, which is not surprising that it's using micro USB. I mean, the phone itself is $100. And at the top there, we have a headphone jack. Yes, indeed, a headphone jack. The back is rocking dual cameras at 13 megapixels, and I have to specify this. The camera is surprisingly good. Way better than I anticipated. Then of course we have the fingerprint sensor, as I mentioned earlier, which works pretty well. It may not be the fastest fingerprint sensor out there, but it works pretty well. Again, as I mentioned, it's not as fast as, let's say, Touch ID, but it's pretty good. It also does have face unlock. Also slow, but again, expected from a $100 device. The phone itself is GSM unlocked. It runs dual SIM and dual standby. That's where you specify which SIM or whether you want to use both and so forth. The battery size is pretty decent given the performance and of course the size of the phone itself. Given the battery and the size of the phone, it's gonna last a good bit. So when you hear 28 milliamp hour, you might think it's pretty small, but again, because of the phone size and the performance, it's gonna last a little while. It's packed with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage, and you can use a micro SD card for optional storage expansion up to 128 gigabyte. And I believe we are looking at a Helio 822 processor sitting on Android 9, which is stock Android, of course, so nothing crazy. When you buy the phone, it actually comes with a good amount of goodies here. The biggest gift is this free 3 months of service with Nuu Mobile. You get this credit for unlimited talk, text, up to 5 gigs of data per month. You're also gonna get this free flexible TPU case and the free screen protector on top of what you've already have installed on the phone. Then of course you get the micro USB cable with a wall adapter for charging purposes, along with the external battery on this phone. It's been so long since the last time I actually had to remove my battery, or it's been so long since the last time I saw an actual phone battery. But either way, it's very refreshing to see that you still have that option, because remember, if the battery goes bad or something goes south with the battery, all you got to do is just order a new battery, slap that in, and you are good to go. It's not like these unibody phones that we are now getting where if the battery goes bad, you just have to send that in or go see someone who can fix it, and that typically costs a lot more because you're going to get the price for the you're going to have to pay for the battery and then also pay for the service itself. It's going to end up costing you more. So this, when they say budget, it's literally a budget phone. So in all aspects, from the phone itself to if it breaks and you want to fix it, it's still going to cost you a very, very budget price. So it's pretty compact with a fairly nice screen and pretty decent specs for what it costs. It's actually a very good phone to use as a backup. For me specifically, I'm going to use this as my backup phone since I already own a few other devices just going to sit there as a backup phone. It's also a good phone if someone, needed a phone real quick and needed you to loan them a phone, especially because they know that I'm kind of like into tech and stuff. They want a phone real quick, I could just loan them this phone and they'll be good to go with it. Again, it's a very, very good phone, decent specs, especially for the price. Obviously, this is made for people who want to keep it simple, none of that crazy tech stuff. You could take very decent pictures with this phone. The camera, again, as I mentioned, very, very shocking to see the quality of those pictures and videos that I took with this phone. The back there, it just makes it look so very premium because it's just that glossy back. I mean, it's a fingerprint magnet, but still a very nice looking back there. It's a pretty good phone, you know. Obviously, if you're just looking for a budget phone and you want a free 3 months of calls and text and 5 gigs of data, this is the one to go for. It's not a flagship phone. It's not an iPhone 11. So it's not for people who are looking for those crazy flagship phones. If you're really looking for a budget phone, this is a very, very good phone. You literally get this phone for like 10 bucks because you get almost $90 worth of service already. But anyways, that's just my take. Hope you enjoyed the video, of course. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, of course, comment. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. And I'm also going to catch you in the next video. Peace.